Welcome back to Project Seawolf. Back on the boat, and instead of 15 degrees out, it's now like 60 degrees out. I drove up here at like 3, and it was like 65 degrees. So it really feels like spring, and I'm just full of energy today. So this turned out great. The paint dried, thank goodness. Put it on when it was really cold, but I left the heaters on. And yeah, that thawed out the boat a lot. There was a lot of water in the bilge. Today, I'm hoping to do this, what we did on this side, over on the other side. So this boat has 2 really big quarter-berth areas. And for crew storage, I want to be able to use these huge spaces under here. These used to be blocked off with like a box kind of in there. And yeah, so now this area just needs to be cleaned up. Put down some new fiberglass, and this crossbar that I did here I really like. That should support the new latching mechanism and the platform that goes up on here. So yeah, just gonna do the same thing on this side. Okay, now that I have the edges the way I want, I'm going to go around and sand all these areas that I'm going to add fiberglass to. This crossbar is going to be held in with some fiberglass as well, and I'm going to put epoxy all over the crossbar. That's going to be filled with thickened epoxy. There's a little gap there, same as on the other side. Filled that, sanded it, and then painted over. See, anywhere else I want to put some fiberglass? Yeah, along this edge here, cover up this wood edge, and then finish that edge as well. So, just gonna put some sand it, put some fiberglass down, and then let that cure, and then we'll come back and paint it. Alright, now that I smoothed out the edges, I'm going to just come by with some acetone and a rag, clean it up, and then we'll get to the fiberglassing.
Okay, so the joints here are now fiberglassed on. This epoxy came from SV Mig is like halfway to Hawaii at least. He's about 700 miles offshore. He's heaved to for the next few days to wait out a storm. He's got his daughter on board, and they caught a mahi not too long ago. I've been chatting every day with him via satellite. It's awesome. Go check out SV Mig. Thanks, man. Also, I wanted to thank Peter. Thank you for your support, man. It's been helping out me a lot, especially now that I don't have a job. And everybody on the Patreon, thank you. Thank you to my patrons. You guys have been making this process way more affordable, and hopefully this will be my job someday. So next we're going to be sealing up that piece of wood along that edge, these edges, and I think that'll do it. I might spread some of this epoxy over in other places. I made a ton of it. Again, thanks Mig for the epoxy. It's getting put to good use to finish out this project. Thank goodness.
All right, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. See if I can't get the light. It'd be so bright on me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, pretty happy with how this turned out. Fairly laminated. Definitely gonna have to sand it smooth and get rid of the lumps. But wow. Okay. Cool. And next time we're gonna be finishing and painting this area. The kids are up north with me, so they're at grandparents' house, and so is my wife. She's on a small break in med school. She's got her neurology rotation, hopefully in Seattle. So while she's training to be a neurologist, she will be up north with me, or I'll be up north with her, at least sometimes. And so we should be able to, I should be able to come back out on the boat a lot, even with the kids. Even with her being back in school. And we'll see what kind of job I get, hopefully totally remote and flexible. 2 publications that I've been working with my research partner up in UBC have been published, just pending print. So I'm now going to be a published marine mammologist, looking at killer whales and their habitat use, and so my specialty is I look at wildlife and I compare it with environmental variables and explain why certain wildlife hang out in certain places, or analyze their behavior, why they're hanging out in certain places, why they're moving in the way they do. I'm a spatial analyst. I make maps and show where things are and why. And yeah, it's really cool that hopefully going into my next job I'll be a published scientist. So thank you, and it's marine oriented, and it's another kick in the butt to get this boat done, because we want to do research off the back of this boat. We want to go down to Westport. We want to hook it up with acoustic equipment and go out and find marine mammals out in the ocean, out of Westport and the canyons in Newport, Oregon. So yeah, another kick in the butt. It feels like I'm building a little playhouse for my kids now, but that's okay. I can't wait to take them out on the water as well. They're just adorable, and dressed up my little man as a little sailor boy, Calvin, and it's just really encouraging how well they're doing. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to support the channel, check out the Patreon. I would love to make this my job. I would love to be out here more often and doing more on the boat and getting it in the water faster. Really pushing for summer. With this spring weather, I feel like it may be more possible because of all the energy I'm getting from how warm it is out right now. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to push it out, and hopefully we'll be able to finish this boat and get her out in the water. And yeah, we're gonna have so much storage for crew and equipment when it's done. Just the perfect research platform. All right, talk to you later. Bye.